welcome to AWF Uprising. And that's the music of the internet champion, AJ Bronze. And I've been hearing he has something to say about the internet championship. What's he gotta say? Oh my God! There's even any reason to this. I think Texas Black.Steven wants to beat up someone. And there's a choke slam. Back. Oh my God. Got him up. There it is. Stay down. Oh my God. No matter what you think of Bronze, you know this is not right. Last ride. The last ride. Wait, what the hell? Oh my God! Look at this submission hold! It's a Hell's Gate! Oh my God! Oh my! Tatto Taker, he's heard enough! He has heard enough from this man! Well, the lights are off. Wait a minute! That's Shadow Vega! Shadow Vega just speared Tatto Taker!
We live in a cold, dark world with venom in its veins. You can spit it in my face, but I know I'll be okay. I gotta say thanks, cause you keep me when I'm down. I'm bleeding out the mouth. I hope you know I'm stronger now. I'm taking the hate, I'm turning it all around. I won't go down till I'm 6 feet underground. Don't fight it or deny it, invite it. Cause when it feels like a kick in the teeth, I can take it. Throw your stones and you won't see me break it. Say what you want, take your shots. You're setting me free with one more kick in the teeth. Kick in the teeth. Cause when it feels like a kick in the teeth, I can take it. Throw your stones and you won't see me break it. Say what you want, take your shots. You're setting me free with one more kick in the teeth. Kick in the teeth. Say what you want, take your shots. You're setting me free with one more kick in the teeth. Kick in the teeth. Kick in the teeth.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from New York, the United States champion, In the city of dreams, you get caught up in the schemes and fall apart in the seam. Tonight, that boy, he used to bomb from BK to the Bronx, and it's the fortunate one who died.
New York, we ready.
He moved from LES to Soho, a few blocks for those who don't know. Down the hall, punched a hole in the wall, bounced out on a red control. Certified son of a gun, learns life lesson 101. Don't fly too high on your own supply, get burned by the sun. 'Cause in the city of dreams, you get caught up in the schemes and fall apart in the seams. That boy, he used to bomb from BK to the Bronx, and it's the fortunate one who died. He was NY talk of the town, heard out to the LI sound. He started dating models and he figured it out. He used to be a nice guy, then he cut that shit out. Bonafide sex machine, no better than a Bowie fiend. She wanted to ride to the Upper East Side, but he dropped her ass off in Queens. In the city of dreams, you get caught up in the schemes and fall apart in the seams. That boy.
Now, I know y'all motherfuckers ain't used to seeing my face on Uprising, but no. You see, AWF told me in the back to say some little certain shit saying that, just dragged it on about whatever the fuck they told me. But no, I'm not here to do that. You see, they gave me a list of what I had to say. I threw that shit out the window. Because what I'm here to talk about is that motherfucker who just got fired that goes by the name of Shawn O'Connor. You see, a lot of people don't know about Shawn O'Connor. A lot of people think he's just some random ass motherfucker from a car that we all use, that they use here in CW. You know, you see him in WCCW, you see him in NJCW, you see him in BYU, you see him in GCW, you see him in all these car shows that we're linked to. But yeah, a lot of you don't know the man behind the car. And I am one of those people. See, another thing you don't know, me, Sacco, Kevin Cash, Shawn O'Connor, we were all part of this one whole group. The biggest group, one of the biggest groups on YouTube, known as the YWO, the YouTube World Order. And I tell you, when we ran shit, we ran shit. And Shawn O'Connor was one of the higher-ranking members. See, there's a lot of things that you don't know about Shawn O'Connor. He may look like an asshole, but back then, he ran shit. He was one of the higher-ranking members in the YWO. We listened to him. I respected Shawn O'Connor to a certain degree. In fact, I wanted to meet up with him one of these days. Well, back then anyway. But I've seen his true colors. The man is nothing more than a straight bitch. Why do I say that? Well, let me tell you something. You see, I don't know what clicked in Shawn O'Connor's mind that we were evil people. You know, even I'm siding with Sacco on this one. You Sacco, myself. I don't know what the fuck we did to you, but yet you're the one who turned on Nate's back more than once. You see, I'm going to tell people a story about the YouTube Corporation. The YouTube Corporation was the defection of some members of the YWO, which included TJA Yankees 1, which included FSW Call, which is Call Reviewer 2010, and which included Shawn O'Connor. Granted, we got all over that shit, and everyone became happy, and they were all back in the YWO. But then, he pisses off the boss again. Now the boss, which I'm still friends with to this very day, he goes by the name of NMC. Or, on YouTube, the Outsider 016. He pissed him off. So then, he decides to do the ultimate bitch move. Doesn't own up to it. Wants to, and he fucked him over, and I don't blame me for this. I'm not coming back. He makes a video crying to Nate. And I quote, "Block me, Nate. You're my father, Nate. You're like a father to me." Uploads that video, expecting him to accept his apology. He doesn't do it. No. So now this is 2010. This is 2010. They bury the hatchet, right? You want to know what he does? He runs behind to other people on Skype and message people on YouTube and Facebook and all that social media garbage and bullshit, right? And he talks shit about the guy who made him. You see, that's the thing about Shawn O'Connor. He forgets where he came from. You see, people like Kevin Cash, like the Call Reviewer 2010, and even that Irish potato eater motherfucker named Sacco, we don't forget where we came from. He did. He talks shit about the man who made him, right? And then acts like a holier-than-thou attitude. And no, that's not just when it comes to the YWO. That's when it comes to other things like, perfect example, Carl. A lot of you don't know how much politics he's played. A lot of these championships he's won here, not just in AWF, but in other car shows. He's pulled a couple strings, had to cut some, and had to gain some in order to become that champion because he wanted it for his own good. He had other things like talking on Skype and trying to make friends over YouTube and shit, that means you have no life to him. But when it comes to Carl, it's a whole nother deal. It's a different deal. I think I know what it. I think he's butthurt because of one guy, one troll back then that goes by the name of Ron Layfield, right? Posts everything about Shawn O'Connor. And then NMC to troll all of us, and it took a while, and he regrets this decision. Makes a video saying that he was that troll. And he's never forgiven him. Never forgiven to that day. And he's still butthurt about something that happened in 2008. And then you want to act holier than thou. Talk shit about the people who's had your back through thick and thin. Even if they told him not to sit with that person. They still had his back. And then to talk shit about them at the end when they try to support you, when they were still your friend after you still talk mad shit about them. What do? You stick them in the back. You're a backstabber, you're a bitch-ass nigga, and you are nothing more than a fucking Canadian bacon pendejo or a dry back. So Shawn, okay, or Adam, whatever you want to go by, you can go fuck yourself if you're watching this. And that's another thing. A lot of people ain't stupid. I guarantee that if it wasn't you, you'd probably part about this whole AWF hacking shit. And here's the thing a lot of people don't understand. That's because I antagonize people like Philip Ontario. That's because I talk shit about Socko 105. Doesn't mean that I hate AWF. That's actually quite the opposite. You see, I'm trying to make this product better. I'm trying to make this entertaining. I'm trying to get AWF on a higher pedestal. Not just within CWU, but within other car shows as well. And Shawn O'Connor, you didn't help at all. You brought this company down because of your own personal gain and all your so-called friends to you, that tried helping you and shit, you brought that down. So I'd like to say a little something, not just for all the fans who watch AWF, not for all the fans, not for all the people in the back, not for all the people within CWU, but personally to myself and to every YWO member there ever was that knew you and knew all the bullshit that you spoke to other people and talked about behind other people and then try to make yourself look good at the end of the day. I like to say, for everyone who you've ever double-crossed, for everyone who you ever screwed over, whoever you fucked with, on behalf of all CWU, as the face of this company, as their mouthpiece, I like to say one thing. Fuck you. And there's no other appropriate tagline than fuck what you think in this category, in this situation. Because honestly, Shawn O'Connor, you're a bitch. And when Nate wants to come to Canada, whenever he's coming to Canada, you're going to pull a PX bitch. Now, for all you that don't know, you're going to hide in your fucking house and try to call the Mounties. Because you ain't nothing more than a straight bitch who's an internet tough guy who wants to act good over a goddamn internet screen. You ain't about nothing, you ain't ever going to be nothing, and now you're just going to be a little pit bull in the CWU's history. Because you're not going to be irrelevant for the next 5 years on here when everyone's growing and when AWF's going to be this huge, big-ass company. I've foreseen it. Even that potato breath Socko foreseen it. Hell, even everyone else foreseen it. Fuck you, Shawn O'Connor, and YWO for life. You may not be about that anymore, but I am, and so is everyone else. Goodbye. And don't worry, I'll be here real soon. Just because you seen my pretty ass face once on Uprising doesn't mean you won't see me again. Pipe bomb!
Is this on?
Well, well, well. Ladies and gentlemen, the AWF is back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. And we're better than ever. I mean, we've seen a lot of shocking stuff here tonight. And more to come. More to come. We got better technology. Everything just looks better and more high tech, which is great. Now I'm a little sick, which is not great, but I still came to work. Now, before I get into this match going on, Big Tony, you know, the big guy at commentary. A lot of people might be asking themselves, who the hell is that? Big Tony is a good friend of my uncle's. Before the AWF was around, there was a promotion known as ACCE, and that was owned by my uncle. And the commentator up until 1993 was Big Tony. Big Tony and my uncle had a little falling out, but then a few years later, this was a couple years after I created AWF, they made up and now they're best friends. And I've been thinking lately, there's something wrong with the AWF. Yeah, the viewers we're getting more views. It's going up from last season, but we should have more views. But what is the reason? And I found out why. The commentary. And Philip Ontario's been the commentator for since last season. And he did great at first. I thought he did a tremendous job last season, but he's not impressing me this season. And instead of firing the dude, I've decided what I'm going to do. You will no longer hear Philip Ontario's voice on Uprising for the time being. You can, however, hear him on Superstar Mayhem, but his punishment is every week he's going to be there with NWO for your life. And Big Tony is going to be here on Uprising. I'm not sure who's going to do the click previews yet. I'm sure we'll find out at King of the Ring. But, yeah. Also, I'm sure a lot of you know by now, and if you don't, just go to the AWF Facebook page where you can get all this news, and you would have found out that Shawn O'Connor and the AWF have decided to part ways. It's very interesting that Shawn O'Connor decided to leave right around the time when he could have been the King of the Ring winner. And I respected his wishes to leave for a little while. The door is always open for a return, but that's the future. Let's talk about now. And, you know, at first I was in panic. I'm like, who am I going to get? I mean, I got all of my top guys already in this tournament, or they're injured, or they're doing other things right now, and they don't want to be in the King of the Ring tournament. So I made a little call. I made a call to a good friend of mine. I made a call, a long distance call, and me and him, we worked out a deal. He signed a new contract with the AWF, and Ireland, your opponent is making his return here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the AWF, Ben Hitman.
chase my dreams, but you just punish me. I lost myself inside the lies and wicked ways. I'm starting to believe you'll be the death of me, but all I see is the reflection of the enemy. I think I've lost my way, 'cause I got nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I'm running from the enemy inside. I'll fight for my life, 'cause I wanna survive.
once again I come to confront the coward known as Texas Black. He says he wants his revenge, but yet he keeps running away. See, Texas, you can't run away for much longer, because right before I came out to this ring, I was in Soccer 105's office, and he told me that he will grant my request. And my request was for me and you to have a match at the King of the Ring. No disqualifications, no countouts, falls count anywhere. But you didn't give me a chance to speak last week. You said all this stuff, but how much of it was really true? You're right in the fact that, yeah, you did get skin cancer. Sucks for you, but I'm happy you overcame it. Because regardless, you're still my best friend from my childhood you're my best friend all the way up to a few weeks ago. But you did lie in the fact that I never returned the phone calls, I never returned the emails. I returned them at first, because you kept asking for more money. At first, I was there willing to give you the money, because I knew you didn't have the money at the time to pay for all the stuff you were going through. And I had no problem paying for that stuff. But it got to the point where you were asking me to buy you a new car because your old car was not... The doctor said you couldn't drive your old car anymore. It got to the point where you were asking me to buy you a new house because the doctor says the sun's not safe in that area. And I did that stuff, but I realized you're just full of it. You just wanted to use me. You wanted my money. And I had enough of it. Yeah, I probably should have confronted you instead of ignoring you. But still, selfish on your part. Trying to turn the AWF audience against me. And you're not going to do that. You understand that? So at the King of the Ring, when me and you go one-on-one, your little return will be short-lived, because I will make sure I put you out of action, and this time there'll be no coming back. And as for my Call All-Stars 4 opponent, Shadow Vega, who decides to come to the ring when the lights are not on, and then when they come on and spear me in the middle of the ring. Buddy, if you want to go against me before Call All-Stars, if you want to spear me again, I'm right here. I know you're in the building. Let's do this right now. Come on, I don't got all day. Do we got more cowards in the AWF besides Texas Black? Huh? I bet you he ain't coming out, because he knows if he came out here, I'd kick his ass just like I'm gonna do at Call All-Stars 4, and that is a fact.
It all comes back to the fact that it's them or the cat that you hear in your ear.
look who it is. Shadow Vega. Former DIW superstar. Some would say a DIW legend. Tatto Taker, shut up. Shut up. I'm not afraid of you. I never was and never will be. Stop acting like that. See, I speared you last week because I saw an opportunity. I saw an opportunity because I simply do not like you. I never did like you, Tatto Taker. Because you act like this complete badass. But you're really not. You're a phony. You're a fake. And I proved it. At Call of Stars 3. Me and you were the final two in our 6-man tag team match. And a lot of people were very interested to see if us two would clash. And we did. And we went at it as if it was a singles match. We went at it for minutes among minutes among minutes. I don't know exactly how many minutes, but I know we went at it for a while. But I was the one who defeated you. You were the one whose shoulders were on the mat for the 3 count. And I call All Stars 4. Funny, because the result will be the same. If I have to spear you, if I have to cyclone you, whatever I might have to do, I will beat you. I know it won't be easy, believe me. I know you're one tough son of a bitch. But I do know this, I'm better than you. I'm a real badass. I'm not a fake like you. And I'm gonna kick your ass at Call All Stars 4. Vega, I swear you're wrong. I'm gonna beat you. Because you see, before I went against you at Call of Stars 3, I had to go through 2 other men on your team. They were easy, but I still had to go through them. This time, I'm gonna beat you one-on-one. This time, I'm gonna drop you on your head, and this time, I'll make sure we never see you back in the CAW world. You'll never be back in another call show because you'll be too embarrassed, and I'll end your career. I'll snap your neck in half. Well, Tattoo, if that's what you like to be called, good luck with that. I'll see you at Call All Stars 4. But maybe, just maybe, I'll come back next week. Or maybe I'll come back at the King of the Ring. Maybe, just maybe, I'll take you out before we get to Call All Stars. Well, maybe, just maybe, I'll take you out right now.
In the city of dreams, you get caught up in the schemes and fall apart in the scene tonight. That boy, he used to bomb from BK to the Bronx, and it's the fortunate one who died. New York, we ready. He moved from LES to Soho, few blocks for those who don't know. Down the hall, punched a hole in the wall, bounced out on a red control. Certified son of a gun, learns life lesson 101. Don't fly too high on your own supply, get burned by the sun. Cause in the city of dreams, you get caught up in the schemes and fall apart in the seams. That boy, he used to bomb from BK to the Bronx, and it's the fortunate one who died. He was NY talk of the town, heard out to the LI sound. He started dating models and he figured it out. He used to be a nice guy, then he cut that shit out. Bonafide sex machine.